cancer. And the fourth referee for this afternoon is Lord Amo. So my name is Abigail Senaso, so I'm going to be your commentator. Upper West playing from left to right. And Brong Ahafo responding from right to left. There we go. Ball already in their own half. Upper East drawn out to defend. Gladys balloons that ball through, but Patience is blocked. She'll step up to pick it. And Brong Ahafo will keep their defense intact. Yes, Dorothy playing that 1-2 with Evelyn. And they will leave it up front for Gifty Senior. Beat into it. Ejewa Gifty Senior clearly is a twin. And her sister, Ejewa Gifty Junior, is on the bench for Brong Ahafo region. So in advantage, Brong Ahafo gets it. And that will be the first free kick to be picked up by Brong Ahafo region. Sorry for that break, but here we have it. Brong Ahafo already have a goal to their name, though it's non-scoring. There's great talent on display, and it's Evelyn who has that goal for Brong Ahafo. But blessing their goalkeeper for Upper East is down. And she has to be attended to. Temporary hold up. And goalkeeper Blessing will have to be attended to. And she might have to be stretched off the pitch. Went down. And the medics are racing to her. Just as center referee to fire more. Unfortunately, goalkeeper for Upper East region Blessing to be stretched off. Force majeure, Upper East might have to make a change almost immediately. She doesn't look like she'll be able to get back in time. Blessing Vuzenbo Blessing. She will need to be substituted immediately. We've done 4 minutes. East 0. Brong Ahafo 1. Temporary hold. Wait on Upper. It is the reserve teams having a shot at this, but still get to display the talents they have on the bench. The reserve sides having a little bite of this cherry. is the Elite U-17 Girls Championship, maiden edition, with a different twist. We're waiting for Upper East region to effect that change. It's unfortunate in the first 3 minutes of this game. Goalkeeper blessing, Buzembe blessing. Had to be sacrificed. Place, she will be heading onto the pitch after being cleared by the fourth referee. Christiana Chana. Brong Ahafo pick Gladys. Temporary hold up here. And the change will be communicated to the knowledge of everyone soon. Blessing Vuzenbo, blessing is out. And her place will be taken by Chana Christiana Kayaga. There we have it, the confirmation. Blessing Buzenbo, blessing out, and Achana Christiana Kayaga takes her place. 7 minutes has gone already, and it's Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 1. Center referee Fireman. Drops the ball in the goal area of Upper East region, and they will kickstart play through the middle. There we go. Portia is brought down, but Upper is getting there again. Portia picks it up. There's no white shirts there, and they will clear their lines. Brong Ahafo race to it. It's gift to senior. Sends it through. That ball was from Ebling. Locates Zameyao, but that was too much for Zameyao to pick up. Yes, patience for Upper East. Goal kick, Upper East. Short one to Patience. Patience ball goes up Evelyn. Free kick, Upper East region. One down. And here's Patience. Patience looking for Atu. Is Atu. Releases the ball down her left, looking for Charity. Charity gets it, but she sends it through the woods. Charity did not raise her head in time to locate the goalpost and just fire the ball straight into the bushes. Brong Ahafo left of the hook. Here's Evelyn. Evelyn down the left finds Dorothy. It's Dorothy. Dorothy faces off any other challenge and releases the ball to Portia. Portia was trying to locate her marker male. But down the middle, Upper West sends her down the right looking for her too, but she's already offside. We've done 9 minutes. Upper East 0. Brong Ahafo 1. Evelyn's free kick. Straight to the middle. Great clearance there from Deborah for Upper West. Leaps it down the left. And they'll get it in play again, finding Priscilla. Priscilla moves forward. Her ball is blocked. And here they come, Upper East. Priscilla searches play to her left. She's looking for Charity, but Charity was late to pick that one up. And so Shati picks up that throw-in for Brong Ahafo. Played amongst themselves as her captain Gladys sends it up front. And there's no one there but Deborah to pick up for Upper East. The ball will go out. And it will be advantage to Upper East. So in Brong Ahafo, Shati, she sends one in, and they're racing for it. Is Anita beating to it. Upper East in their own half. They'll try to clear. Here's Deborah. Can she get to it in time? Evelyn stops that ball and sends it down the left to Dorothy. She miss kicks, and Upper East will take over. Safety they choose, and ball is out of play. 11 minutes gone. Upper East 0. Brong Ahafo 1. Throw-in quickly effected. Evelyn receives it and sends it back to Dorothy down the left. Dorothy through to Evelyn. Evelyn gets to the middle, releases the ball, and immediately she finds Anita, but it's blasted the other way. Here they come, Christabel for Upper East. She's beaten to it, and it's Amiel. Amiel's ball down the right, and they'll pick it up again, Upper East. Gambling for it themselves, but finally forced to Shati for Brong Ahafo. That 1-2 between Shati and Amiel. Down the right. Upper East gets in front of that one and will clear the lines. Mary will pick up that corner, but she will leave it for Shati to effect it for Brong Ahafo. They already have their noses in front as early as the 3rd minute. And unfortunately, goalkeeper Blessing had to be substituted due to an injury. Christiana is now in there for Upper East. Heads go up. Still chasing for it is Amiel. She turned, got her foot to it, and her kick, unfortunately, went straight to an orange jersey. Here's Evelyn. She switched down to her right, back, and it's her captain Gladys. Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 1. Here they come. Down the left is Dorothy. Dorothy making her way ahead. Jammies her mark up Priscilla. It's still Dorothy, and that 1-2 for Gifty Senior did not work. Controlled. Here is Upper Brong Ahafo. Anita wanted to take her time and control, but she couldn't. Here's Amiel, and her ball is across the face of goal. There's a player down on the turf, holding on to her shin. That is Patience, and she's up on her feet. Game will continue. 14 minutes gone. Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 1. 15 minutes down. And goalkeeper Sophia Amor, center referee I should say, after goalkeeper Blessing went down with that challenge on the ball, she has cancelled the goal, so as it stands now is goalless between Upper East and Brong Ahafo. That goal did not stand, and so we're back on level play. Game continues here and it's heated between these two sides. Christabel unable to get to it. Baller loose, give to Senior as well. They're all chasing for it. Deborah, but Gifty gets it for Brong Ahafo, sends one in right across the face of goal. Christiana, even they don't get a hand to it, that would have been a beautiful goal down the left from Gifty Senior. She has Gifty Junior on the bench, twins, and there's reserve team for Brong Ahafo. Deborah's bowling, controlled. Patience got to it. And it's advantage to Brong Ahafo. So in Shati, Anita, she shoved up that one. And referee says despite Anita was brought down, it is a free kick to Upper East. Deborah sends one through. Anita controls. She keeps it in play down the right. Here's Anita. Anita against Rebecca. And out the ball goes. Great control there by Anita. Throw in. And here's Shati. Shati gets it through to Francisca. And ball will fall out again. 17 minutes gone. And that goal would not stand. And so it's goalless between Upper East and the Brong Ahafo region. Throwing Brong Ahafo from their own half. Deborah's ball in. And it wouldn't even stay on the pitch for less than a second. Throwing again to Brong Ahafo. Francisca loses control. Here's Rebecca placing that ball through for her man. Brong Ahafo. Down the left, Deborah clears beautifully for Upper East. It'll be a throwing advantage. And they get to pick up that ball. 80 minutes down. In the third minute, there was a goal for Brong Ahafo, but it involved the goalkeeper being brought down and injured. And so, after that change, center referee Sophia Amor says that goal cannot stand. And Christiana was almost beaten to it, crawling after the ball. Brong Ahafo look the more dangerous in attack. Goal kick. Picked up immediately, ball received and sent the other way by Portia. But it's back in the half of Brong Ahafo. Header down, it's Charity. Evelyn beats her to it, finds Dorothy. Back to Evelyn. Brong Ahafo on their own half will send it through the middle. And she's looking for Amia. Amia lost out on it. Portia got it. Sent it to Give to Senior. Here's Give to Senior down the left. Sends that one through and straight to a marker. Francisca. Francisca just had to take her time. Francisca kicked that ball way over the goalpost. And that could have been the first for Brong Ahafo. More purposeful up front. And Upper East are trying so hard to hold on to that pressure. Patience will pick that for Upper East. Down the right, taken over by Shati. Shati will leave the ball. Sends one up for Anita to pick. Unable to get to it. Anita still going in there for it. Now here is Upper East. Here is Rebecca. Send it down the left. And already the whistle has gone. Play will be halted. Free kick. Upper East region. Deborah signaling to Felicia to send it way over everyone. She does. Straight in the area of Brong Ahafo. And there's no orange jersey to pick it up. Here's Gladys. Gladys finds Evelyn. Ball ballooned. And it's picked up by Patience for Upper East. Here is Captain Gladys. And her kick is out of play. 21 minutes gone. Upper East 0. Brong Ahafo 0. Game continues. Anita tears away. Rahina has her on her feet. But still Anita twisting and turning. And she'll send it back to Portia. Portia tried a long one. Anita got to it again. Here's Anastasia Francisca again. But captain of the side, Gladys. Down the left is Dorothy. Dorothy finds Gift to Senior. Gift to Sunset. It's controlled. Amayal. It's still Amayal. And that shot is too feeble. Christiana will get to it in time for Upper East region. Shati. Francisca finds Anita. Anita is bundled. But Brong Ahafo will still have control. Here is their captain. Gladys to Evelyn. Evelyn through the middle finds Amayal. Amayal switches to her right. And she finds Marie, but she's offside. Upper East and Brong Ahafo playing in this reserve fixture, I should say. It is for the reserves of these regions who have their first team play in the scoring of the U-17 Girls Championship. This game is non-scoring, but also helps to display talents on the bench. So this is a reserve play between Upper East and Brong Ahafo. And there are no goals to them after 24 minutes. Goal kick. But there's a player down on the tip, having to wear her boots. And Safama just spotted her, and so play will be halted. Player of Upper East region lacing up on the pitch. And play is halted for her to be done. Get up on her feet. And we can continue. It's patience who required all of us to be patient with her. And we are. Dorothy holding on to the ball. But she will release to the other side. It's a goal kick. And we have now pick it on behalf of her goalkeeper, Christiana. Every day of this series, we will have the various regions present their reserve side in a non-scoring fixture like this. And today is Upper East and Brong Ahafo give to seniors ball blast straight into Rihanna. And it will be a corner kick to Brong Ahafo. Jewa give to senior. Sends her ball in. Heads go up. Francisca couldn't direct it into the goal area. But here they come. Anita's ball. And it's taken over by Rebecca. Ball returned and Christiana grabs it. 26 minutes done. Upper East 0. Brong Ahafo 0. Ball sent in. Captain Gladys will take over for Brong Ahafo. So far spots a foul there. Free kick. And here's Gladys. She sends one in looking for Anita. It gets to her. But ball will just go away from her. Felicia's ball is stopped. Here's Patience. Patience turned around looking for Gift Senior. Gift Senior steals it away. Lost it over her marker. She's brought down. She's brought down and the referee is a fireman. Points the infringement in their direction. Brong Ahafo. Jewa Gifty Senior did so well to steal the ball away. Lopsided over Patience Oli for her to be brought down in that manner. And she wins that free kick. Looks like she will pick it up herself for Brong Ahafo. Free kick. And here's Gifty. The direction was wrong and she sends it out. 27 minutes done. And it's still goalless between these two sides. Upper East and Brong Ahafo. It will be a goal kick. Rihanna sends a short one this time around down the left. Finds Felicia. Ball continues. She brings it down to the middle. And here they come, Upper East. They'll switch play to the right. Looking for Christabel. But Christabel couldn't hold on. Gets back in play. Ball goes away from Christabel. But the whistle had already gone for a foul spotted earlier on by referee Sophia Amoa. Free kick advantage to Brong Ahafo. Here's Gladys, captain of the side. And she leaves it for Shati. Shati spreads play down the left. Ball returned by Patience. But as far as Evelyn, she picks it up for Brong Ahafo. Laces it through for Dorothy down the left. Down the left, here they come. Brong Ahafo. Ameya looking for Gifty Senior. But that play is halted. Rihanna. Patience. And Gladys also holds on for Brong Ahafo. Shati turns away. And they'll lose that ball. Brong Ahafo. 30 minutes done. And it's goalless between Upper East and Brong Ahafo. Captain Gladys looks for Anita. Anita gets her foot to it. Here's Anita tearing away. Finds Gifty Senior in the process. Gifty. It's Gifty against Patience. She gets the ball in, but straight to an orange jersey. Deborah dummies beautifully, but unfortunately sends it straight to Portia. Anita will turn, but they'll pick it up themselves. Atu to Christabel. Christabel balloons the ball down the right. Dorothy is late. Charity holds on for Upper East. It's still Charity down the right. That flicking and straight to goalkeeper Florence. Upper East with some enterprise in play here as well. 31 minutes done, and it's still goalless between Upper East and Brong Ahafo in the reserve fixture for today. These are not the regulars for these two sides, but this is their reserve side, and every day in the series there will be one fixture from any of the regions, and today the first pick happens to be Upper East and Brong Ahafo. Player down. There was a collision, and Shati will be able to get out by herself, just as Rebecca. The medical team were already prompted, and Shati is held aside to be attended to. Looks like a head injury, and so she has to be attended to. 32 minutes gone, and it's goalless between Upper East and Brong Ahafo in this reserves fixture. Free kick, Upper East. Some 20 meters away. And they will fancy a goal out of this. So Farmer is ready. We're waiting for Farmer's whistle to go, so that free kick can be picked for Upper East. She gets into position, and the whistle goes. Pressla takes a few steps back, sends one in, directed at Florence, but she gets her hand in the air. That was a great free kick there, and she will let it roll. Here is Portia. Portia's ball is stopped half midway by Gladys for Upper East. Here they come. Marie lofted that ball over, but she brought down Christabel in the process. All the same, it is a free kick to Brong Ahafo, and here's Shati. Shati's ball lecking around. Anita gets to it. Here's Gifty Senior. Ends up ballooing the ball. Anita unable to pick up, and Rebecca will race to it for Upper East. She prefers to clear it than safety. Brong Ahafo have the advantage, and it's a free kick. Here they go. Give to Senior. Great ball in, but no one to do the connection. Shati. Not a bad try. The idea to play it on the bounce was good, but she lacks the direction to be able to execute it completely. .35 minutes done. Upper East and Brong Ahafo. This is a reserve non-scoring fixture. And it will be a part of the U-17 Elite Girls Championship. Gladys loses out on that ball. But Evelyn will fight for it in her own area and finds Dorothy. Here's Dorothy. Send it to Portia. Portia back to Evelyn. Here's Evelyn. It's still Evelyn. That ball through and it runs straight into Charity. Free kick. Brong Ahafo. Here's Evelyn. In the middle looking for Anita. Ameyao. Turns around and she's already lost out on the other one. Francisca got her foot to it. Straight to Anita. Anita down the right. She is being followed by Deborah. But not before she gets in that cross. But to no one in particular. We wait for the fourth referee. 2 signal. Sophia Amoa. We've exhausted the minutes in the first half. Goal kick. Rihanna's ball in. Finds Charity. And there goes the whistle. We're done with the first half. It ends goalless between Upper East and Brong Ahafo. Goal scored in the 3rd minute was cancelled because there was an impediment that led to the injury of goalkeeper Blessing, Vuzenbil Blessing. And so that goal did not stand. We went on after the change was done. And neither of these two sides were able to get back ahead. So it's goalless at halftime between Upper East and Brong Ahafo. We'll be back to bring you the last 35 minutes of this fixture before we head into the main second fixture for today in the U-17 Elite Girls Championship. We're back after this. We are back from recess and game will continue here between Upper East Region and Brong Ahafo in the reserve fixture for today. It ended goalless at halftime. No changes effected by the managers of the two sides, and so we'll play with that same starting 11 here. Is Shati for Brong Ahafo, who are now playing from left to right, and Upper East responding from right to left. Portia through the middle, sends it to the left, and she finds Zamea. The flag is already up, and Gift to Senior's effort is already flagged offside. The minute Gift to Senior picked up that ball, the flag went up, but that was on her blind side until she executed her crossing. Upper East Region will have a free kick to effect. Rihanna's ball in to no one in particular, and Captain Gladys gets to it, shields it for her goalkeeper Florence. She'll leave it for Gladys. She sends it to Portia. Portia finds Francisca, but they're beaten to it. And Upper East will keep it in play as Rebecca. She turns, sends one in. Ball is lofted over, but Gladys got it. Lost it on that occasion to Christabel. Down the left, they return the favor looking for Gift to Senior, and it's Gifty up against Patience. Brong Ahafo wins that throwing, and Darcy's throwing. Ball is kept in play is Evelyn. Evelyn's ball to Amaya. Amaya is beaten to it on that account. It's Atu. Atu for Upper East. She equally loses out, and they'll pick it up. Here's Christabel. It's still Christabel down the right, racing. Advantage to Upper East, but Christabel is down, holding on to her left shoulder, but is up on her feet. Game continues. Throwing quickly affected. Looking for Gladys, but Florence will lamp onto it and keep it for Brong Ahafo. Ball rolls down the left. Finds Evelyn. Evelyn to Florence. Back to Evelyn. In their own half, Brong Ahafo stringing their passes together. Here's Portia. Portia and Rebecca got it off of her, but Brong Ahafo will take over. Here's Shati. Shati's ball through the middle. And unfortunately, Amaya lost her footing, but here's Gift to Senior. Gift to Senior against Patience. Ball is returned. Upper East. Out of touch, the ball goes. We've done 39 minutes, 4 in the second half, and it's Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 0. Free kick. And it's Patience in her comfortable area. Sends one down on the tap. Rebecca picks it up, switches to her left, and is offside. Brong Ahafo treading dangerously. Looks like Upper East have switched up a little in the second half. And here's Shati. Finds her captain Gladys. Gladys down the right. She was looking to find Marie. Ball is kept in play. Marie got it to Anita. But Anita is shelling to it, and Felicia got her head to the Upper East. What would they do with it? It's Deborah. Deborah turns away from Anita. Anita wins it. Marie back to Anita. Is Anita down the right? And finally, Rihanna sends it out. Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 0. The reserves of the Sioux region engage in this non-scoring fixture. Flag already went up, throwing advantage. Upper East Rebecca finds Priscilla. They lose out on it. And Captain Gladys will pick it up for Brong Ahafo. Shati back to her goalkeeper, Francisca. Wins it. Barihana balloons it away. Give to Senior. Down the left. Racing against Charity. My ball is kept in play. Deborah tried to clear her line. "41 minutes gone. Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 0. Brong Ahafo will look to effect a change. And there it is. The change has been effected this year to Francisca. Her place will be taken by Ejewa Gifty Jr. So we have Gifty Senior and Gifty Jr. all on the turf. Twins. One dark in complexion. One fair in complexion. So Gifty Senior down the flanks. And looks like Gifty Jr. will play through the middle. There we have it. Gladys trying to hold on to the ball. Finds Dorothy down the left. Dorothy will keep faith with Evelyn. Evelyn finds Portia. Back to Dorothy. Dorothy follows up on that ball through the middle. She was looking for Amaya. Amaya was beaten to it. Here's Patience for Upper West. Upper East, I should say. The final touch had Evelyn sending the ball out, and so it will be a throwing advantage to Upper East. Priscilla in her own area sends one in, and she was looking to locate Gladys. A ball is sent out. Gladys. Two Gladys on the pitch, one for each side. But Anita picks it up. Anita is racing alone. Anita wastes all the time. And Upper East gets there to clear it. But here's Shati and the header goes in. Beautiful goal there. After Anita wasted all the time. That is Gifty Jr. And Shanti got that ball in, and she was there in time. So Jewa Gifty Jr. gets the first goal for Brong Ahafo. Great goal by our standard. Had her eyes fixed on that cross from Shati, and the final connection was just great. There you have Gifty Senior and your shot in the far left. Christabel restarts for Upper East. Press-less ball down the right. Back in the middle, and Brong Ahafo will take over. Here's Amaya. Amaya shoved up that one, and here's Gifty Jr. going this time on her own. Here's Gifty Jr. through the middle. Her ball is blocked. Very enterprising play through the middle from Ejewa Gifty Jr. So much invested in the game. Sort of looked like she began with them, but she just came on, and in less than 2 minutes, she's been able to put Brong Ahafo in front. Christiana holds on for Upper East. Sends a long one in, and we've done 45 minutes Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 1. Amiel. Her ball has to go through Rebecca. For a moment, Brong Ahafo took over, but is back in possession with Marie for Brong Ahafo. Finds Portia. Ball back to Portia, but she couldn't get her foot to it. Felicia clear her lines for Upper East. Florence, with that catch for Brong Ahafo, releases the ball down her left. And it's Evelyn. Sends it through to Portia. And 2 players go down. It's Dorothy. Looks like Dorothy and Rihanna went in hard on each other. Dorothy and Rihanna. Dorothy looks to be in a lot of pain. Turning to the left and to the right, down on the turf, in some agonizing pain. From afar, you can see that from her mannerisms. The 2 are being attended to, and so is a temporary hold up here. Rihanna. Both players been taken aside to continue with treatment as game continues. 47 minutes gone. And it will be a free kick advantage to Upper East. Upper East set up to pick up this free kick. Down the right. Ball lofted in and Florence got there in time. Great save. Florence will let it roll to Amaya. Amaya quickly sends it to her right. And there they come, Brong Ahafo. Shot his ball in, looking for give to Senior, but it eluded her by inches. And it will be advantage to Upper East. Already Charity trying to hold on to it and pick it up. She does. Picks it up for Upper East region, who are down by a goal here. It's a reserve fixture for today between these two. Non-scoring, but at least we get some good display of talent from the bench of these two sides. And it's a throwing advantage. Evelyn got in the way there. Anita couldn't hold on to it. And Priscilla returns it to the other side. Florence will watch that ball to roll over. Picks it up and will prefer a goal kick. Upper is 0, Brong Ahafo 1 if you're just joining us. It's been interesting in the last 49 minutes to see the talents on display here. Gladys looking for Anita. Anita is late. Gladys heads it down again. Here they come. Priscilla for Brong Ahafo. Switching play to the right. And she's looking for Charity. Florence is there. Good goalkeeping from Brong Ahafo's shot stopper, Florence. Yes, Portia. Portia will find Evelyn. Evelyn, Amaya got her foot to it. And there they go. Deborah wins that free kick for Upper East. She chooses her left hand side and she's looking for Rebecca. She's already offside. And Florence had her hand to it. 50 minutes down, 20 more to play for. Brong Ahafo. Evelyn lofts one ahead. Gifty Jr. gets in there in time. He has Gifty Jr. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper gets in her way. And they both go down in pain. Ejewa Gifty Jr. and Achana Christiana bump into each other. And there'll be temporary hold up here. Ejewa Gifty Jr. had that ball. She was just headed for the second goal. And Christiana met her halfway. That resulted in an injury. Gifty Jr. in a lot of pain, and standing right over here is her senior sister, Ejewa Gifty Senior, spotted in the number 3 jersey, watching on as her kid's sister has been attended to. Ejewa Gifty Jr. and Ejewa Gifty Senior for Brong Ahafo region. One is down and the other is standing strongly. Junior seems to be in a lot of pain. Senior is watching on keenly, together with her captain Gladys and Anita, just to make sure their colleague and Gifty Senior sister is fine. Christiana Chana, goalkeeper for Upper East, is also being attended to on the other side. Looks like there was a little blood from her mouth, and that has to stop to check if she can continue in that goalpost for Upper East. But Gifty Jr. doesn't look like she might be able to continue down the touchline, and she seems to be in a lot of pain. Good show of sportsmanship. Gifty Senior helps Christiana Chana up, and still waiting for her sister. We've done 53 minutes, and it's Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 1. Looks like game will have to continue without Gifty Jr. She'll be stretched aside, not looking good. She might not be able to continue. "54 minutes. We went to see, and the signal is gone. Brong Ahafo will have to quickly make a change because their goal scorer, Ejewa Gifty Jr., will not be able to continue. Big blow. She brought a different energy to this Brong Ahafo side. And that goal kick is quickly taken. Yes, patience. There they go. Felicia's ball in. Here's Christabel, beaten by her opposite number, Portia. They still hold on to it. Atu. Atu's ball is stopped by Marie. But here is Rebecca. Rebecca finds Felicia down the left. She sends it through the middle. It eludes Priscilla. But Charity is racing down the right. She gets it, and the flag is up. Big blow, Brong Ahafo. Unfortunately, their goal scorer has to be stretched off And we'll get to see 2 changes from Upper East as well. Who takes the place of Gifty Ejewa Jr.? We'll wait to see. The ball goes. Here is Rihanna. Rihanna's ball. And safe to say. Ball is headed out to safety for Upper East. Shotty picks it up immediately. Brong Ahafo on the attack. That attacking throw is returned to Gladys. And Priscilla sends it out. So we get to find the replacement for Gifty Jr. But before then, this is Upper East with this change. And Christabel is out. And her place is taken by Kulibiri Georgina. Georgina heads in. There will be another change to Upper East. That was first of the 2. Game continues. Amaya goes down in pain, but Shati has already sent that cross. He's looking for Gifty Senior. And Christiana holds on. Brong Ahafo at this point are playing with 10 women on the turf. We're yet to see the replacement of Gifty Jr. Portia holds play in the middle. There she goes. Sends it back to Evelyn. Evelyn down the left. And they're unable to keep it in play, Dorothy. Throwing Upper East quickly affected. Priscilla got her body through to it. And here is Gladys. Celeste. Ball will roll over. Florence sends it to Shati. Here is Shati. Shati's ball down the right. They are racing for it. This is Anita. Here comes Anita. Helped on her left by Amaya. Amaya was late to it. And Christiana will follow it. Here is Brong Ahafo's change. Gifty Junior's place is taken by Asare Celestina. Celestina takes the place of Gifty Ejewa Jr. And they are now 11. But here is Atsu out for her place to be taken by player number 18 for Upper East region. Game continues. Ball out, temporary hold up here. Haruna Sharifa gets in there and takes the place of Atsu. Changes done and completed. We've done 58 minutes. It will be another throw-in. Going the way of Upper East as directed by Center Referee Sophia Moore. The U-17 Elite Girls Championship, U-15 ended last week. And we are here for the maiden edition of the U-17 girls drawn from the 10 footballing regions in Ghana. But this is a non-scoring reserve fixture between that reserve side of Upper East and Brong Ahafo. Good display as well. Here is Gifty Senior's bowling. Finds Celestina. Celestina, she sends one in. That's a good shot. 2 goals from the bench, Brong Ahafo. And beautiful ones at that. Great goal. And Celestina grabs the second for Brong Ahafo. The irony, all the 2 changes they have effected have come straight from the bench and gotten them 2 beautiful goals. Good game, Brong Ahafo. And a beautiful goal there as well from the foot of Asari Celestina, who took the place of Ejewa Gifty Jr., who got injured Some minutes after she grabbed the first goal for Brong Ahafo. Game will be restarted. Ball back to Georgina. Goes down. Georgina goes down, but Evelyn is up. Free kick. Gladys looking for Anita. Ball is headed down by Rihanna. Rihanna's ball straight to Felicia. Felicia misses her footing. Amiao is sandwiched, and ball is taken away from her. Rebecca turned to no one in particular, and Gladys will keep it in play. Gladys keeps it for Brong Ahafo, sends it round and finds Shati. Shati's ball to Amiao, but to no one in particular. It's taken over by Rihanna. Rihanna found Georgina, but Evelyn is there. Ball eludes Marie, and Upper East will take over. Switches to the left. Great control there, Priscilla. Here they come. Felicia sends it in. Ball is returned to Gladys Celeste. Celeste's ball taken over by Evelyn. Evelyn turns, she misses kicks, and Felicia is there. Upper East. The flag went up, and then the whistle also gone. 61 minutes. Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 2. But they have a free kick after Felicia was brought down. So Firemour standing right at the spot where that free kick will be effected. We're waiting for the free kick to be effected. Portia standing in the way of Priscilla, and she might have to just take some steps away from the ball. Felicia holds on to it. She might take it herself after she got that free kick for Upper East. She also walks away. And here comes Priscilla. Priscilla sends it down the right. Ball is headed down, and out it goes. 63 minutes gone. Upper East 0, Brong Ahafo 2. Portia sends it to her captain Gladys. Here's Amaya. Turns around and finds Shati. Shati's ball was to no one in particular, so Christiana holds on for Upper East. Amaya. Rebecca done Amaya. But when he moved away from her, Portia was also brought down. Free kick, and it's taken by Shati. Goalkeeper Christiana loses out on the ball. They're grumbling for it, and players are down. Upper East will have another player down on the turf. Rihanna helps her colleague up. And they will get to effect that free kick. Here is Rihanna's ball. Ball eludes Evelyn, but she'll keep it in play for Brong Ahafo. Sent it back to her goalkeeper Jennifer to restart that attack. Here is Portia. Portia down the left. Finds Evelyn. Evelyn finds Dorothy. Dorothy puts it up for Gift to Senior, but she's stopped immediately by Rihanna. Throwing advantage. Quickly taken. Dorothy blasts the ball away, but turns away. Here is Gladys. Preps the ball and sends it down her right. Ball kept in. Here's Shakti. Shakti tears away from Felicia. Here's Amaya. Amaya beat into it by Sharifa. And they will turn on the attack. Patience for Upper East. Georgina was late on that account. Evelyn can only watch that ball roll over. 66 minutes. 4 minutes more to go. Plus time that could be added on. But here's Portia. Portia to Dorothy. Dorothy sends it back to Portia. Unable to keep it in play. Marie's beating to it. Upper East turning on the heat. Looking for Felicia. But the goalkeeper for Brong Ahafo prefers to guide the ball away. Wins herself a goal kick. And we are seeing some great display of talent here as the ongoing Elite U-17 Girls Championship. The reserve fixture for the day. This is non-scoring between Upper East and Brong Ahafo. Gladys sends it through to Shati. Shati could not get to it. Prisla picks it for Upper East. Georgina ball eludes her. And the ever-present goalkeeper Florence sends it down the left looking for Evelyn. She gets her. Surging forward is Evelyn for Brong Ahafo. Here comes Evelyn. Still looking for options. Finds Marie to play through with her. But receiving that ball from Marie was a problem. And Charity unable to also keep it for Upper East. Dorothy sends her through to Evelyn. Evelyn lost the ball over everyone. Marie got her head to it. Here is the Jewa gift to Senior. Gift his ball. Finds Anita. Cleared by Charity. Foot in the air. But play will continue. Here's Portia. Sends it back to Gladys. Gladys will find Evelyn. Back to Portia. Through to Evelyn. Evelyn is shoved off that one. And Gladys LSC sends it down the right for Upper East. Poor play. And Florence is there. Gets her hand to it. And can waste all the time. 2 minutes more to be played. Upper East 0. Brong Ahafo 2. Amaya wanted to send a long one and Prisla got her body to it, but ball is not out of play until now. And Shati wins that advantage for Brong Ahafo. 68 minutes gone. Shati's throwing. Back to Shati. It's her captain Gladys. And she sends it to her again. Shati. She's brought down. But down seems to be in a little pain. Gets up on her feet. Portia will leave that throwing for her. And Shati will take some few steps back. A long throw she goes in for. But ball is headed down by Gladys Celeste. Here is Portia. Finds Evelyn down the left. Lays it through to Dorothy. Dorothy finds Marie in the middle. Here's Marie. Putting gift to Senior through. Marie against Patience. And Patience would take that ball away from gift to Senior. We are in the last 20 seconds of this game. Upper East 0. Brong Ahafo 2. Goal kick. Goal kick. Rihanna's bowling. Finds Gladys. She balloons it away. Looking for Georgina. Georgina is racing with Evelyn. Evelyn tears away from Georgina. But Georgina will have her last touch of it. And it's advantage for Brong Ahafo. Played so well. Great talent on display. Dorothy's throwing, looking for Marie. Marie's beating to it. Here's Charity. Gladys sends it out. And Brong Ahafo are robbed of that one. Here they are. Upper East. Twisting and turning. Finds Felicia. Felicia's ball. But straight to goalkeeper Florence. To her right finds Gladys. Further to Shati. Shati loses it, and here's Felicia. Felicia finds Georgina. Georgina tried to pick her spot, but she goes down. And Evelyn made sure of that. Dorothy continued. Here is Gift to Senior. Ball laid ahead of her. Was she able to get to it in time? She does. Gift to Senior, but she gifts the ball away. Here is Gladys Selassie. Finds Patience. Patience against Dorothy. It's Patience, and she's brought down. We've exhausted the 70 minutes. We'll wait for time that would be added on, or otherwise by Sophia Amwa. That ball sent in, and Upper East had a player down. The referee spotted that, and so advantage quickly played there. Here's Gladys. Gladys will lay that carpet pass through. Switching to her right to look for Celestina. The flag is already up, and the whistle also goes. Brong Ahafo up by 2 goals against the Upper East region. And Lodi Ama Usua draws the attention of her center referee Sufama to ask for time that could be added on. And we will be prepping for the last group game after this until we close the docket for today. We will be treating ourselves to some good games. So Fire Moa decides to end the game. And so it is done here on the FIFA pitch. The reserve fixture for today, non-scoring, but so interesting to watch, was between Upper East and Brong Ahafo. Brong Ahafo had 2 goals with Gifty Junior Jewa from the bench, grabbing the first one before she got injured. And then Celestina Sari also added the second for Brong Ahafo. So it's all done between Upper East and Brong Ahafo. We'll be prepping and getting ready for the last game of the day. The second scoring game for Group A after Ashanti region were beaten 1-0 by Central region. Northern region will take on Volta region. We'll take a break here. When we return, we'll bring you that game as well.